So guys, in this video, I want to run through how I built a GPT. This GPT can send data to make via this webhook module right here. That webhook module, depending on the data that gets sent to it, then branches out into 3 separate paths here, each path with a very specific task that helps us accomplish a goal that moves us further ahead in our business operations and helps us get more done in much less time. This GPT is unique for 2 reasons. The first reason being it has a custom knowledge base trained on our company and more specifically our sales process. So you can see here, I can say phase 1 for the call. They have a gutter company. First message I've sent to it, and since it already has context and it's pre-trained on the specific task I need it to accomplish, it'll say phase 1 for the call with the gutter company. It'll give us the intro and the agenda setting, ask about the business model and the workflow, identifying the pain points, and then we say next down here, and you can see that it will move to phase 2. So this is something that will help our new sales reps, but currently myself and my business partner, Charlie, conduct sales calls and help us actually do these audits more efficiently and streamlined. I'm just going to do a high-level overview. If you want the full breakdown, like literally A to Z, everything, please comment down below. I am more than happy to share all of this. I'm going to give this to you as a template anyway, so you can just have a go at updating it and using it yourself. However, in this video, it's just going to be kind of a quick overview to give you some ideas of what the potential for a system like this could be for your business. So I'm going to give this a run right here. Let's look at some inner workings in the GPT so you can actually get a better sense of how it accomplishes these tasks. So in our GPT right here, we have the name. It's a very simple description right here. Now in the instructions, I've said you can just give it a read right here, all-in-one assistant, and very important to specify with systems like this so it doesn't ramble on and it'll just give you the plain old answer, which is oftentimes all you're looking for. Double check the knowledge base. And then this is all happening. Never search knowledge base when the user gives you leads data. So this is the other piece of it. So I will demonstrate in a sec that I can give lead data such as email, name, and time zone. Then it will call its custom action and add the sentence book a call. You'll see why that's important in a second here. And then I've specified an ISO 8061 time zone. This is just basically a 24-hour time zone that is a lot easier to work with using Make, using the time functions, as well as the Google Meets module. A lot easier to work with and manipulate this ISO 8061 time here. Then I've uploaded, I should say, a knowledge base right here. This knowledge base is literally just our kind of like very, very basic sales process, what we do, how we conduct calls, things that we say, things that we look for when we're auditing businesses. So again, if we onboard somebody new, a new salesperson, a new rep, a new developer, whoever may be taking that sales call in that moment, they can refer to this GPT live on the call, ask it questions, and just get a much better sense of the correct questions to ask and the right flow and process we want to keep during our sales calls. I've kept web browsing on and code interpreter. We definitely don't need DALL-E for something like this, so I always try to limit the tools that you don't need at all. It just keeps it a little more specified on the track. Now, this actions piece here is kind of the bread and butter, the main component of this right here. So all this is an open API schema. Now, this schema is just a massive JSON object that has many different pieces here that all specify kind of a different thing that we want to accomplish here. Open API, make sure this is 3.1.0. A lot of the times this will get preloaded if you use a GPT to create this as 3.0.0. This is the brand new version of the Open API schema naming convention. So you want to make sure it is 3.1.0. For our servers piece here, you have the URL. This is the webhook that I have created here. So if we stop this and we go into here, that is literally just this. You can click copy address to clipboard. That's this URL right there. And I've just pasted it in here. You will get this document right here that has my entire schema. And then as you can see, this nice orange piece, insert your make webhook URL here. All the rest is exactly filled out for exactly what we want. If you want to change anything in this, all you do is you go in, you change the name, for example, to extra data to maybe like business name, and then just add a description, the name of the business, and then you're completely done. and that is it. So I will be sharing these two documents, as I said, understanding the schema, all these kinds of things. So if we go over to this document right here, I'll let you read that, actually. I'll let you read that. So these pieces right here, we have our paths. This slash, this forward slash is indicating that it is the root URL that we're sending it to, aka the only URL that we are calling here. That's our only endpoint. And then all of these are just the naming conventions that will be sent to the webhook so that we can process it with our make filters, which I'll show you in a sec. Full name, email, time zone, website, extra data, all stuff like that. And then we have our 200 positive response and our 400 negative response here, invalid input or missing parameters, so that the GPT will actually give us debugging information if for whatever reason we send a call that doesn't go through. So with all that technical jargon out of the way, let me show you exactly how this works in practice, and let's just do another quick demo. So I'm just going to update this. So before I send the data from our custom GPT, I just want to show you here really quickly, this top module, it'll search Google Sheets, make sure that the person isn't already in our CRM, and if they are, it will tag them as a return client, and then it will either tag them as return client or add their data to our CRM. This second row here detects if the GPT, if I specified in the message in our GPT that he wants to book a call, it'll detect that phrase, book a call, and then it will create a Google meeting, then email him that meeting link right there, which he can just add to his calendar, super easy. Then down here, it'll detect if we added a website URL. If we did, it will search Google Sheets to pull all the leads from Google Sheets so we can get the row number. Then it will, or sorry, to be more specific, it will pull his row from up here that we just added. Then it will make a request to his website. So it'll pull everything as HTML. Our text parser, we're going to use HTML to text to just get the raw plain text from it. Use Perplexity to write some lead magnets and write some things that are on his website that we could use as potential icebreakers or to send to him, all automated, of course. And then we'll update his row with our icebreakers that we created. So this is running right here. Let's send the data and let's see what we get back. The webhook data has been processed. The person did not exist in our CRM, so we've added them via this row right here. Google Meets, since we said in our text right here, in our prompt that we sent, said he is super keen to book a call and move forward. It detected the sentence book a call, so it went down this route. Book a call was true, and then it booked a Google Meet and then sent him an email, or in this case, me an email just for testing purposes. And then since we did add his website in there, we searched the rows, got his row, made the request, parsed the text, created the Perplexity completion, and then updated his row. So in a Google Sheet, it looks like this. Little bit messy right now, but you can kind of get the sense here. So name Jeff, company add manually, email that we have that, phone number, we could add that as well if we had that in the GPT. And then if we look here, go to pro, specialized in whatever, all things that are just kind of like good to know and good to have in our locker, in our pocket, things that we can leverage just like that on the spot, on the call. And it really is just these very minute details when you're talking to someone, when you're closing them, that shows that you've put in the extra effort to learn more about their company and figure that out. And it really does make all the difference. And this could be the difference between you closing and not closing someone. And it's literally one module in a make scenario. So it's extremely simple. Or in this case, at least, it can get far more complex, but this is the simple version. So environmental compliance tracking, develop a system to track and report their recycling efforts, helping them showcase their environmental commitments. So really cool ideas in here. And now they're added to our CRM. So that is this system at a high level. That's how it works. Again, I do want to build this out to have like 10 different modules, or not modules, 10 different like paths in here, just like this, all doing multiple things, all, automating various pieces of our sales process, our follow-ups, all these things, and then all being controlled from a centralized GPT right in here. So guys, that's going to be it for the video. I'm excited to make part 2 if there is any interest in the comments. part two, actually showing the system in depth and then like building it out further, kind of like a Jarvis from Iron Man thing. I think that'd be super cool. But yeah, let me know, guys. And of course, check the description of this video. You'll find my resource hub. And the newest thing I'll add right after I post this video is this 2-part document, understanding the schema, and then the actual schema here, so that you can replicate this yourself and create your own custom GPT, create your own Jarvis. So that's it for the video, guys. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.